Let us begin. Hello and welcome to my personal shithole, both metaphorically and literally. This is my new home office. It's in a complete state of disarray, but I've managed to get a table area sorted out and my laptop and an old set of speakers sorted out. But that's neither here nor there. What are we doing here then? Eh? What are we doing here? We're here to talk about my YouTube channel, which is where you're at right now, my virtual shithole, as opposed to my non-virtual shithole. This is ostensibly a music channel where you lot will watch me flail around learning musical production. I am going to attempt to upload a video every week showing my progress from being a complete beginner to hopefully being able to put together a decent piece of music and beyond, which leads me into why the hell am I doing this? In its simplest form, it might be interesting to watch someone like me, an older guy, starting technically middle-aged, with a little bit of musical inclination, go from hopefully zero to hero. I have no formal music making experience. I've got no musical education. The only musical thing I have is my family history, but we'll get to that in a minute. It's not a major thing. There's some questions I'd like answered myself, such as, can you teach an old dog new tricks? Me being the old dog and the new tricks being the music. I very much want to create music I want to listen to. And I'm hoping other people will want to listen to that music as well. But primarily this is going to be for me and some other projects that I engage in. I also have a sideline in making little video games, and it'd be great to be able to produce music for them, so that's my impetus into it, as well as maybe even background music for this channel, which is somewhat meta. We shall see. Another reason is that this might be a great follow my leader example. Maybe you're considering getting into music production. Maybe you're considering buying your first piece of gear, or be it a synthesizer, a sampler, or whatever little doodad. And it might be hard to justify that first purchase, especially if it's over £100 or $100 to $200, and you think, well, is it really going to be worth it? Can I really do it? And hopefully, maybe I can influence at least one person to say, hey, you know, if this idiot over here in England can do it, maybe I can do it. Maybe I can do a better job than this dude. And I guess the final point on this would be keeping the old personal history alive. I'll delve deeper into this in a minute, but my mum was a massive musician. She's not anyone famous, like she wasn't in the charts or anything like that. You know, she was just a very, very good pianist. Arguably one of the best in the country. I never followed her lead. I was never inclined to do that. But maybe I can follow her lead in a slightly different way. Obviously, I'm starting a little bit later in life, and I'm coming in it obviously from a more technological point of view. But for me, it'll be nice to keep that alive, that portion of the memory alive, and that portion of the family history alive. There is a bit of a family history with music. It's mostly been lost, but it's mostly sort of my mum's memory that we're keeping this all sort of like alive, as it were. So, what are the aims or ambitions we're going to do this? Well, largely, as I've said before, I want to create the music I want to listen to. And yeah, there's plenty of CDs and CDs and vinyl out there that I can buy of other artists and musicians, but I kind of want to create my own stuff. I've always had ideas for songs or little beats. It'd be nice to think that someone somewhere actually likes what I do and would like to listen to that as well. But mostly for myself and for my little projects. So, who the hell am I? I am obviously the trollhead. What's more important is like where I'm starting from. My sort of like musical history, my musical background. To be fair, I haven't got much. As mentioned before, my mother was a huge pianist. My father loved music from a listening perspective, and always had the inclination to be technologically minded. So the technology was always there. I played around a bit, but being young and impatient, I never really stuck with it. My mum was obviously an experienced pianist, and I did try for a while to learn the piano. I did get up to about grade 2 in the UK syllabus, but I sort of gave it up. I did try having my mum teach me how to play the piano, but that went about as well as you can expect. So the sum total of my keyboard experience is first few bars of Star Wars, a boogie woogie riff, maybe chopsticks, and definitely the first few bars of Fur Release, and that's about it. But I like music. Fuck off. So go on then, where am I right now? So this is the very, very beginning. I haven't got anything apart from my trusty laptop. I've had a few bits of software for music before, but we'll cover that in another video, where I see my direction heading to in the short term. There is an exciting little package on the way, but we'll cover that definitely in the next video, because that should be here any day now, and that will be my first real start onto this journey. So there's, I guess, already the next video I've already started thinking about making. So yeah, that's on its way. So sorry this is a bit rambly. It's long and boring, no fancy special effects, no, definitely no music, nothing exciting to talk about, but it's a good introduction. This is basically day 0, step 0, and from here on it's onwards and upwards. Thank you very much for taking the time for watching. Hopefully we'll be back again soon. You might want to stick around, if not. So yeah, first step made, sort of. Yeah, see ya. Damn.